Sebastian Vettel, the man's a beast. He had a few average races at the start of his career at Aston Martin, finishing out the points for every race, but the last two performances at Monaco and Azerbaijan have been nothing short of spectacular. Considering many people had been droning on about how Vettel was washed out and no longer resonated the raw speed he was known for some few years back, it is nice to see the four-time world champion proving those same people wrong. Not only do things finally seem to be going in the right direction for Vettel, but also for the green team of Aston Martin. Despite having a much slower car this year compared to the last, some amazing strategy calls and overall tyre and pace management from Seb and Stroll has often seen the British outfit storming into the top 10 on pure merit. So in this video, I'd like to discuss why Seb and Aston Martin have finally clicked and why from the next races onwards we could be in for some stellar performances from them both. I'd like to kick off the list with something simple: love. Or more specifically, the driver-team bond. I think many drivers love being in a team where they feel loved. Take Lando for example. He's been at McLaren for 3 seasons now and will remain there for the next couple of seasons now that he's signed a multi-year contract. He's the top performer, gets along very well with his mechanics and team staff, and looks yet to be McLaren's bright young talent and future. In a work environment as positive as McLaren, a driver would have absolutely no struggles when approaching race weekends and would always extract the most from their package. Unless you're Ricardo. But that's for another video. Then compare Lando to Bottas, a driver with one of the most fastest and most successful teams on the F1 grid. However, he sits P6 in the championship with 47 points, roughly half the points of what his teammate Lewis Hamilton has gathered. This is because Bottas is in a team that is preparing for his departure, with Toto Wolff constantly blaming random factors on Bottas such as his dramatic Monaco pit stop and the increasing rumours of a certain George Russell being promoted to Mercedes. The whole atmosphere at Mercedes is a very negative one for Bottas, which is a pretty good reason for his lack of results this season so far. But Vettel has been nothing else but loved and appreciated for being a part of the Aston Martin family. Pressure of having to deliver a world championship isn't present in this new team compared to his Ferrari stint. Instead, the passion and challenge to build each other as a team and progress together. So, while his first few races weren't amazing, he was given the time to learn how to adapt to his machinery and later went on to deliver a podium finish at Baku. Next up on the list is that we are literally talking about Sebastian Vettel. Come on, he's a 4-time world champion with one of the best track records on the grid after Lewis. From his early Ferrari days, we could see that it only took him a couple of races to get used to his new prancing horse. The very next race at Malaysia where he went on to win. So don't be surprised if Vettel makes several high points finishes over the course of the season. And finally, another major point is that Aston Martin are finally clawing back their performance at a very fast pace. The team lost much of the momentum it established at the end of last season as a result of the changes to aerodynamic rules introduced for this year. However, they have regularly been bringing updates to the car, including further floor revisions for Monaco, where Vettel logged his best qualifying finish of the season, and aero updates for Baku, where Vettel logged his highest finish of the season. The progress being made back at Silverstone is working, and it's bringing the results Aston Martin have been wanting since the start of the season. So there you go, a few reasons as to why Vettel and Aston Martin have been making some splendid progress in the last few races and why we are probably going to be seeing more of them this season. Did you like the video? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're there, why not give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that Swinners can stock up on some more Swinner sauce.